Okay, so in March, right around March of 2024, my uncle comes up to me and he says, "Hey, I want the best out the front out there. I want the best. I want the one that you like, that you recommend. I don't want to mess around. I don't want to spend a bunch of money on stuff that I don't like." So I was like really motivated to help him, show off my expertise in finding this stuff. And so I recommended the Guardian Tactical. And he said, well, and I showed him the smaller one. It was the 035 or 030. And I showed him the smaller one. And I said, there's this one. This one's amazing. And he said, well, is that the one you'd get? I said, no, I think I would go with the bigger one. It's a bigger blade, better in my hand at least. And he said, well, give me that one. I'll give you the money for it next time I see you. So I got that for him, and he picked it up. And he wouldn't even let me look at it. He just kind of like shuffled off in a mean way and was like in a hurry. So I didn't really get to see it. Well, then, it's about 2 months later. It was my birthday. And anyways, I'm going to start crying here. So if I pause it, that's why. Anyways, he hands this over to me. And he said, happy birthday. And, he had a little nickname for me that he called me. And so he said, happy birthday. And so here's the note that was from him. There's the nickname he had for me. He called me Josh Man. And he said, from Rich, and it said, you picked your own birthday gift. And so this was the knife. And if y'all know Guardian Tactical out the fronts, they're amazing. It's just perfect in hand for me. I just love the way the size of it. I don't have to find it and then find the activator. But so that was that's probably the best one I got in the last 4 years, as far as one I'll always keep, and that's really meaningful to me. And he passed away. He passed away this year in March. I guess just about a year after he bought this for me. And so this came from my Uncle Richard. My Uncle Richard was probably the main reason I got into this knife channel. Just if I had to look for an outside influence as far as really getting me interested in knives, it was him. And if I had to look for a YouTube influence, it was Birdshot. It was Frankie and Bird, but he was definitely the one. All right, so enough of that, I guess. I want to show you this, and I want to show you some stuff that I bought. Well, I couldn't show it to you. I couldn't carry it, and so I've never carried this. That was part of the contract I had with Cold Steel. Couldn't carry it, and I couldn't show it as far as really get into it and review it. But this thing's awesome. Elmax steel, big old blade, super snappy. I just love this thing. All right, so there you go. I'm gonna do some more of these probably, and while I collect the funds to refill my non-Cold Steel knife collection. I have a lot of Cold Steel. In fact, if you have something you want, and you have something you have that you want to trade that's a little more like recent that I could review, and you want some Cold Steel, contact me. But there you go. This was the Guardian Tactical Recon, and this is something that will probably be in my family just as long as I have anything to say about it. I'll talk to y'all later.